Hi, I'm Cameron, and this is the BBC School News Report from Bishopbriggs Academy. Global warming is rising at a temperature in the Earth's atmosphere and a rise in sea levels. It began in the 19th century and still continues to rise today. It's mostly caused by greenhouse gases, which are produced by fossil fuels, burn, and other things like deforestation. Global warming has become a much bigger issue in past few years, of the dangers of rising because of the build-up of greenhouse gases. Overall, global warming emissions have risen up by 3% in 2011 and are expected to keep rising. However, new studies show that in more advanced countries, the amount of emissions being created is slowly falling as they are found different alternatives to fossil fuels, like biofuels, but in countries that are less advanced are continuing to cause more emissions. Global warming can cause flooding of land because of the rising water levels. This is partly down to icebergs melting because of the rising temperatures in places like Greenland and Alaska. As soon as the temperature rises above 0 degrees, the icebergs will melt. But not only does this affect humans, it also affects animals because their habitats are being destroyed. Animals like polar bears will be extinct if the global warming keeps rising.
Here's an interview with a local geography teacher about the effects of global warming. What are the effects of global warming on the environment?
There are many effects of global warming on the environment. There's different effects in different countries. So certain countries in Africa are getting much drier, and it's having a disaster that's affecting these areas, causing the desert to spread. We also have other effects in Scotland. People tend to think that global warming means that it will become warmer and drier, but that's not necessarily the case. It will become warmer, but it also becomes much wetter, and that's part of the reasons for the extra storms and the very wet weather, the landslides that have occurred in Scotland over the past few years. So there's been great changes in the kind of weather patterns. It also has probably the most noticeable effect in the poles at the North Pole and around about Antarctica, where the ice caps are melting. So the melting of the glaciers and the ice caps is having a disastrous effect on animals like polar bears who can't hunt seals. So there's many effects. It just depends where you are on the land, but different effects in different areas.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.